On July 14th, 2025, a Somerset County Sheriff's deputy arrested an insurance company employee for systematically defrauding her employer of $50,400 through duplicate check deposits. Between June 2022 and January 2023, the subject deposited 16 payroll checks twice, exploiting mobile banking technology.
Hi, how can I help you guys?
Well, we have been going through records. We are extremely behind in our taxes, so we've just recently been doing some recons, and we discovered for several months, between the months of June 2022 and January of 2023, that we have a employee that apparently has been doing online banking as well as presenting checks to either a cashing institution, like maybe a convenience store or something like that. Mm-hmm. So we've got multiple checks being cashed for the same employee. We've already gone to the bank. They've done a little bit of research, kind of told us what kind of banks they were, but we feel like it's fraud. Okay. And so we just want to make a representation.
Where's the business at that?
Here in Bushel.
Okay. And then where is she cashing the checks?
Well, we've got that information.
Yeah, we have all of it.
Is it local that she's cashing it?
We have no idea, no, because one bank is a slide bank, which according to our bank, Stride, which is more like Chime, which is an online banking.
Okay.
And then there's no local banks that they've been cashed at. They were and not being duplicated, put that way. None of the checks none of her payroll checks that she cashed locally were duplicated. Everything that has been duplicated has either been with this Stride Bank, which is an online banking, and then looks like a presentation to maybe a check cashing facility.
Do you guys know where the check casting facility is? Or?
No, we have pictures, so we went through and I've printed how the check was first presented and then how it was presented secondly. Most of them, other than the very first one, was within a day of each other. And so it started, in July of 2022. And then in January of 2023, our bank
only
caught one, and then it's like it stopped after that.
So how many transactions are there?
It's $5,400. So there are
maybe 20 between the months. That's hard to say.
So what you see on top is how it was first presented to the bank, and then the second one is how it was the second time to whoever. That first one, there's a noticeable difference between days, and that's the only one like that.
You're saying 2020 to now? Or
No.
2022 to now?
Started in 2022 and ended in January of 2023. We have an unfortunate situation in our office where a previous owner left us with a mess of an accounting. And so we are just now reconning 2022 and 2023, and these were just recently found, actually found Saturday.
The employee still works for us.
Okay.
And that's why we're here.
Well, let me ask you though, were you guys the owners in 2022 and 2023?
Yeah.
We are not.
Well,
we're not the owner.
Okay.
So the owner on paper is not with us, but he is going to be advised of all this. That's our next visit. I'm the office manager, she's the agent.
Okay, so what I'm asking is because you guys said that
were we there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I did
so
payroll then.
Okay, so when it switched over, because you guys said it switched over to a different business, or
no, she
like the
passed
previous
away,
okay,
and then I became agent.
But the ownership was joint rider survivorship with her and her husband.
So nothing changed about her.
Nothing changed about ownership.
So nothing's changed about ownership between now and then.
No.
Okay, so because that's what I'm trying to make sure is that it's not a different
Another
victim.
individual.
Yeah, like it's a different victim because like say the business got sold is what I'm asking.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Hi. Are you Delilah? Can I have a conversation with you, please, in the back? Okay. We're gonna go have a conversation. So I'm Deputy Molesky. I'm with the Sumter County Sheriff's Office. The reason that I'm sitting here meeting with you is because there's an investigation that's been brought to my attention by your employers from 2022 to 2023, reference some potentially fraudulent checks. What's going to end up happening today is you are going to end up being placed under arrest, okay?
Yes.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you stand up for me real quick. Put your hands behind your back. Okay. When my coworker gets here, what we're going to do is I'm going to have him stand with you. We're going to end up grabbing some of your items. I'll let you talk to your mom and everything like that. Put your hands together like you're praying for me. Yep, that's fine. Okay, do you have anything on you that's going to stick me, poke me, contaminate me, anything of that nature?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and spread your feet for me. I'm going to do a quick pat down. I'm going to do a full pat down here shortly, okay? Okay, I'm going to have you sit where I was sitting because it's this non-swivel chair. I'm just going to have you wait for Deputy Hinterhofer to get here and then he's going to stand with you and I'll go get your supplies and everything like that. Okay. Where's her purse or her phone? Her phone. I'll let Mom take everything.
Where is she?
Ma'am, come talk to me. Okay, she's in the back with one of my coworkers right now, okay? So she fraudulently deposited a bunch of checks into her account through her pay stubs. She doubled it in the tune of $5,400. So she's gonna end up going to the Sumter County Detention Center. If you're
Can I talk to her, please?
Hold on a second. That's what I'm gonna tell you. If you're calm, I'll let you talk to her.
I'm calm.
Okay? Just don't touch her. She's sitting in there and she's in handcuffs right now with my other coworker and you can have a conversation with her, okay?
What the hell are you thinking, Delilah?
Okay.
No. ¿Qué chingados estás pensando, hija? ¿Qué estás
What do you mean?
pensando? Estás trabajando. ¿Qué estás pensando?
This was a few years
Yeah,
ago.
they were,
I was dealing with stuff with her. I didn't have her.
So it's gonna be August. So the first one's in August. Or no, the first one's in July, so that one
you had
won't
to do
count
this?
probably. I gotta check that
No,
date,
it's not.
but yeah, August
You
sounds
had
will
to
be
do
good.
this.
I wasn't gonna check you.
You had to do this, Delilah. You had to do this here. They gave you a chance. They gave you a job. You did this to them.
Sounds good.
Really, Delilah? ¿Qué estás pensando? Te dije que te iba a pasar. Te dije que te iba a quitar los niños. La gente con que estás. How many times did I say the people you hang out with? No, it's the people. It's not that. It's just that too.
I'm gonna
It
leave her
is.
phone with the full confession that she has. I'm
It
gonna
is.
get some
It
more
is.
paperwork from them real quick. You're okay? Are you cool here?
¿Qué estás pensando? ¿Qué te dije? What te voy a decir yo?
You can see it. I can't now. Kind of down the next time. It's fun.
This is what you wanted? This is what you wanted? This is what you're going to get. This is what you wanted? This is the life you wanted to get? You got the baby daddy in jail? Is that what you wanted? You got another boy in jail? That what you wanted? That's the life you want to live? Like your man do? That's the kind of life you want? Like your friend's man do? So now you want to see your kids in jail too? So that's what you chose tonight.
Okay, Mom.
That's what you chose. Think about it. So I'm going to tell Julio and Jacob.
What do you mean?
I'm going to tell Julio and Jacob. No tell everybody I can know?
Yeah.
Apparently not. Because you did it.
Ma'am, you're gonna take her wallet and everything that's in her desk. I'm taking her phone so she can get phone numbers. I just need your ID to say that I'm passing her wallet and like anything that's in her wallet to you, just for documentation purposes.
SO3.
I'm sorry this had to happen. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so what's gonna end up happening? She's gonna get booked into the jail. She's got 16 felonies. It's going to be $16,000 plus most likely for the bond. Okay, so 10% to a bondsman. Yeah, I'm giving you a low number right now because I haven't done a fraud arrest in a while. So it's going to be, it's usually between $1,000 and $2,000. So it's going to be anywhere between 16 and like $3,200 or $32,000. So she'll be able to give you it as soon as the charging is done, but she'll be able to be in contact with you because she'll be able to get numbers out of her phone. Okay, you're taking custody of the children. Okay, and you know where to get them and what to do and everything like that. Okay, I just want to make sure before she leaves, because there is going to be a period where she's not going to be able to have contact with you. So if you have any questions about the children, now's the time to ask. You know, medications and food allergies. Okay, like I said, I just like to make sure for the kids' sakes and everything like that. Okay, they live with you, right? Okay. Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay. Mom's got the kids. She knows exactly what to do with them, everything to do, how to do everything. I'm going to do a full pat down of you now. So just so you go ahead and stand up for me. So you understand you can't take any nicotine, tobacco, marijuana, anything like that into the jail. Anything goes into the jail tucked away or anything like that, even the smallest bud of marijuana, even if it's legal, it's automatically a felony. Do you have anything on you? Okay. Nothing shoved behind the phone case or anything? Okay. Go ahead and spread your feet for me. We're going to do this in the AC because it's horrible out there. Just a hair clip, no extensions or anything. Pocket on this. Raise your arms a little bit for me. Okay, thank you.
It's just the back of the leafy case.
Yeah, it's fine. I just have to open it and make sure there's nothing tucked back there that wants us to do it. Welcome back. Okay, come on. We have this first car right here. We're just going to go to the passenger back side.
Let's examine the constitutional framework.
This case presents critical Fourth Amendment questions about workplace arrests, Fifth Amendment Miranda timing issues, and probation sentencing for white-collar crime. The deputy's arrest was supported by probable cause, established through employer documentation showing duplicate deposits totaling over $50,000. Under the Fourth Amendment, arrests must be based on probable cause. Here, bank records showing 16 fraudulent transactions provided clear justification. The workplace arrest raised unique considerations. Employees have diminished privacy expectations in areas accessible to employers and coworkers. The deputy demonstrated professional discretion by requesting a private conversation, avoiding public handcuffing in front of colleagues, balancing enforcement with dignity. Upon informing the subject of the arrest, the deputy stated clearly, "What's going to end up happening today is you are going to end up being placed under arrest." This direct communication eliminated ambiguity and allowed the subject to understand the situation immediately. The Fifth Amendment protects against self-incrimination. Miranda warnings are required before custodial interrogation, but not at the moment of arrest if no questioning occurs. Rhode Island versus Innis established that interrogation includes express questioning or its functional equivalent. The deputy's brief explanation and administrative questions about contraband likely did not constitute interrogation requiring immediate Miranda warnings. However, best practice dictates providing Miranda warnings either at arrest or before booking to protect any subsequent statements made during processing. The deputy conducted 2 separate searches. The initial pat-down focused on immediate safety threats. The pre-transport search was more comprehensive. United States versus Robinson permits full search of an arrestee's person incident to lawful arrest, regardless of the offense. The Supreme Court held that when a custodial arrest is based on probable cause, a full search of the person requires no additional justification. The deputy warned the subject that bringing any contraband to jail, even legal marijuana, would constitute an automatic felony charge. This warning served dual purposes, informing of consequences and creating awareness that could lead to voluntary disclosure. The emotional confrontation between mother and daughter produced spontaneous statements not resulting from police interrogation. Under Rhode Island v. Innis, statements made without police questioning are admissible, even absent Miranda warnings. The deputy's decision to allow family contact while maintaining custody demonstrated professional discretion and compassion. She set clear boundaries, stating, "If you're calm, I'll let you talk to her. Just don't touch her," balancing human needs with security. The subject was charged with grand theft and 16 counts of depositing funds with intent to defraud, facing potential decades in prison. She received 5 years probation, with all sentences running concurrently, credited with 2 days' time served, and ordered to pay full restitution. This sentence reflects common practice in first-time financial crime cases, where restitution and rehabilitation are prioritized over incarceration. Probation for over $50,000 in fraud represents the lower end of sentencing range, suggesting a favorable plea agreement. Concurrent sentencing means the subject serves probation for all counts simultaneously, rather than consecutively stacking years. The restitution order likely equals the full $50,400, creating a financial obligation extending beyond probation until paid completely. Deputy Malaysian receives a B+. She demonstrated clear communication and professional discretion throughout. Her decision to allow family contact while maintaining boundaries showed appropriate judgment. Property documentation was thorough. However, no Miranda warnings were documented, and evidence of coordination with employers regarding timing was absent from footage. The subject receives a D. While she cooperated during arrest, her underlying conduct involved systematic fraud over 7 months. 16 separate fraudulent deposits demonstrated calculation and sophistication, not mere opportunistic theft or momentary poor judgment. She exploited employer trust and continued working after the bank caught one duplicate deposit in January 2023. The Somerset County Sheriff's Office receives a B. Same-day response to the employer's complaint demonstrated efficiency. However, no evidence of victim services referrals or detailed case follow-up communication appeared in the footage. Key lessons from this case. First, white-collar crimes often remain undetected for years until audits reveal discrepancies. The 2-year delay between criminal activity and arrest is common in fraud cases, unlike violent crimes with immediate victims. Second, workplace arrests require balancing enforcement duties with employee dignity and minimizing business disruption. Private conversations and discreet handcuffing preserve subject rights while maintaining professional standards in community relations. Third, proper documentation of property transfers protects departments from civil liability claims regarding lost or damaged personal items. Fourth, Miranda warnings timing depends on whether custodial interrogation occurs. Administrative processing doesn't require warnings. However, providing warnings at arrest or before booking represents best practice, protecting the admissibility of any subsequent statements. Fifth, search incident to arrest authority under Robinson is broad, permitting full-body searches regardless of offense severity. Finally, first-time financial crime sentencing often emphasizes restitution and rehabilitation over incarceration when defendants show remorse. This case illustrates that fraud carries serious consequences, not just legally, but for families, employers, and community trust. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.